Alright, what is up YouTube? There's a lot of sales here. Sales video again, right? Sales vid. So, we're doing a sales vid, right? So these are all from uh, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and today. So 4 days. So basically I'm posting these out as they will go out tomorrow, right? Because obviously there was no post over Christmas, right? So, I've basically gonna remove them out of the way of the camera, right? And then I'm basically gonna add them back one by one. So I've been selling a couple stickers, got a couple stickers for sale, right? And then I got some more Bitcoin stickers, right? So I put them on eBay as well, right? So what we did is, so if you want to support the channel, yeah, you can buy them or buy, a little card I'm selling. Now I'm going to get into something here, right? Because there's a lot of these cards that you would think, I think one of the sales would have made 11p back. But do you know what? The joke thing is, yeah, I don't care. I just, sometimes I enjoy sending stuff off, right? So we sold two Ray ones, right? So basically we sold two of these, right? So we sold two of these, two Ray 1 cards, right? Times two for £1.52, right? So we're going to pretend that this is the top first sale, right? That's that card, right? Might not be that particular one, right? Then I got some stickers. This is thank you for your order, right? So basically what I'm doing is I'm putting them on my envelopes now, right? So you'll receive that, thanks for the order, yeah, right? So we sold this, and you think, right? So 75p for a stamp, 3p for a letter, 2 pence for a penny sleeve, because they're not penny sleeves no more. They're 2 pence, right? So that's 80 pence, right? So technically, I would have roughly got this stamp for around 60 pence, because basically we've done this, right? We've done this. Do you see my stamp video that I did, right? Me showing you what stamps I got. Now, I know some people are going to be like, well, I can't be bothered to stick them down, right? Blah, blah, blah. That's going to be the usually case, right? So, that was off that one was, what, 80 pence? 23p, yeah? Right? So then I had a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Galaxy Queen, right? Which is this one. Says £1.79, but it's not £1.79 because they watched it and I sent them an offer for £1.61, right, which is here. So then again, we've got the same stamps, right, as normal, right, and then that after that one is 30 pence, right. If you take the default 80p off, right, obviously I do get my stamps a little bit under, but I'm not working it out for every single card. That's just ridiculous, right? So then I sold this, right? A Lusamine. Now the thing is, £1.50. So someone watched it on eBay and I was like, bro, who's watching this? So I ended up selling it, yeah, for 139, which is ridiculous, yeah. And then, the fees is 48 pence, 91p, yeah. So, that's 11p. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the start of the vid, right? So 11p, yeah. So, uh, basically we sold a Blastoise sticker, right? And we basically sold a Mewtwo sticker. Showed these in the video, in the previous video. So Blastoise sticker, they're about as big as a Pokemon card. They're actually pretty sick. A good quality, these are, yeah. So sold that at £1.90, right? And then ended up selling, so that one was, I wrote this one down, right? So after fees, right, because it was two sales, it was £1.58, right? That's what it was after the two sales, right? So basically, this one's going with one of them stamps, right? So that's basically that, right? And then we sold a Mewtwo sticker. The Mewtwo sticker was £1.50. I probably could get, a bit more for these, I guess, but I'll have to get some made, right? And then we've got, so I cancelled one card, right? Then we sold an Evolutions Super Potion, right? which is a super potion. So we sold one of them, right? For some reason, this one don't bring up the image when you click on it. Alright, because I've got a previous one, right? So I sold this, right? Last item available, right? So sold that one. That was £1.50, right? Fees 101, so you're like talking 21 pence. Yeah, 21 pence. Look, there's one of them celebrating stamps, right? Then we sold a Leon and Charizard art card, right? Which is like from one of them tins. So you know how you get them Pokemon tins, right? It says £1.52, right? But it's not £1.52 because this guy ended up getting an offer, right? £1.39. To be honest, I don't know why people watch these items. Like, they're so cheap, yeah? 91 pence, right? Look at them eBay fees. They're disgusting, bro, right? So it's like, that's 11p, right? So that's another 11 pence, right? So then I sold a tickling machine, which is a Rocket 1999 card, which is this one, right? And then we sold that for £2.99, so after fees at £2.31. So I don't know, I can't remember if where that one card was from. So I'll have to have a look, right? So, like basically here's another 3 stamps. So basically like it's 37, 13, which is 50, and then 25, which equals 75p, which is a second, and then you've got a thank you for your order sticker, right? So that's 231. So you're talking like 80p. That's like £1.50 for that, yeah. Obviously, if that come from, I don't think that card comes from a deck. That comes from maybe like that's a booster pack card, right? So then we sold these cards, right? These 2 cards I've had since I was a kid, yeah, like a kid, like fucking teeny bopper, right? So the Guardian Sphinx starter deck 7. This is from like the year 2002, I think, right, or 2003, right? So first edition naming. So we sold that, right? And then I sold the same card from the SD7 starter deck, right? Which is a premature burial. Now, at the time I sold this, it said on the listing that it was an SD7, right? But when I checked the picture, I'm like, it was an SD1, right? So I messaged the guy like 3 times. I'm like, yo, I think I've put the wrong card, right? He ended up never replying anyway. But then I found the SD7 card, so I basically put the SD7 card on, right? And then, shipped it, right? So then there's this card. So this is the Ninetales Worlds Edition, right? From 2019, right? Which is this one, right? Sold this. Right, sold this for £3.99, right, and then that's £3.18. So I'm sending this with a first class stamp, right? I'm sending this one first class, right? Because that's what sometimes I do, yeah. Like, I made money on that, so I'll ship it first class, right? So, because obviously I paid my stuff off, right? But I think that's about the only sale I made something on, right? Like, probably. Then I sold a double Dragon Energy, right? Got this from America back, probably 6, maybe 7 months ago. £5.30, right? And after fees, £4.32. So, I had to pay a big shipping price to get these in. So I'll have to check, see if I'm breaking even on them, right? And then basically get my money back, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write that one down right now, right? So I've got basically, no, I did write. I did write this one down already. Yeah. So Dragon Energy, yeah, like Dragon Energy, £3.7 after fees, yeah. So I've got like like one of these takeaway books. Right, I got one of these, yeah, for free in it. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna use it for notes, right? I did sell a pack, which I've yet to do, right? So I sold, these big tokens. So you get these big tokens, right, that you get out of a deck, right? So these big massive sheets, one of them, right? And you can tell that's an old listing, yeah, because that's with my old mat, and I haven't used my old mat, yeah, for absolute ages, right? That one's, I don't list them with that anymore, right? So this one is £1. This was 97p from this. Now the reason why is because this one has to go large, yeah, second large, right, because it's a bigger envelope, right. So basically I'm going to leave this one off camera, but you know what it is, right. So that's like £1 back from that box. Then we saw 2 Pokemon Go cards, which was £1.70, which was £1.18. So that's like, obviously I opened the box, right, the Pokemon Go box, which was like £37, right? So that was basically that. Like when I was at Asda, this guy was reading all the holiday calendars, right? So £1.80, I thought, well, I wonder why he's buying all them. Like he had 4 boxes, an Asda employee, and that. I'm like, that's why these guys have never got Pokemon, man. The staff are raiding it as soon as it comes in the shop, right? So £1.18, right, for that one. So that was 80p. Right, so that's 37p back on the box, and then 37p plus 56. Yeah, so that's what, 93. Yeah, so 93p. Right, then a guy. All right, so I sold this, right, which was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I sold this for £1.10. Right, now I did have a stamp that, but would have cost 60p. Yeah, yo, 60p. Right, so basically, like, you know, I got these 13p stamps pretty cheap, right? So I ended up, I probably would have made 6p on that, like 6p, yeah, like 6p. Like, do you know what? I'm not kind of bothered, yeah, because, you know, I enjoy the fact of like selling just random nonsense, yeah. Then I sold this, which is another Yu-Gi-Oh card. I've had this for donkey's years, man. I've had this probably what, since like 2011 or some shit, yeah. So this is well old, yeah. So 96p. So you're talking like 16p if you take the normal average cost of, you know, nothing here, right? I think this one's actually a sticker because it's a lot bendier, right? So I'm just putting them there as, you know, as we're doing like the sale, yeah. So then I sold a Glopabot, a Grappalot V, yeah, which is from Champions Path. I got wrecked on that product. Like, you don't know how bad I got wrecked on that, right? So 228. So, you know, take the standard 80p off. Yeah, that's basically what you're left with. Now, I'm at a big loss on that. Big loss on, you know, these, so that's a 43 and a 33, which makes 76, with basically that, yeah. Champions Path. I opened so many TVs at like £80 and got smoked on them all, like trying to find like just a Charizard. So you imagine how much, like, if I'd have just bought the card, right, it would have been better to just buy the card. That's why you have to buy the card when it comes to certain things, right? So check this one. So I sold an S-Doc Yu-Gi-Oh card for £1.50, right? And then that was £1 so that was what, 21p. It's actually joke, you know. Like, there's loads of these sales. So I sold a Gengar sticker, right? So I sold a Gengar sticker, right? This is not one of those big ones, one of the small ones. A Gengar sticker, right? And then I got £1 for that, right? So that was £1 after fees, right? So that was £1 after fees. That's like 20p, 25p. That one I'll have to reduce the stamp price down to like what I get, like 60p, because, you know, we have money to recover, yeah, right? And then, because, you know, the standard price is 75, so basically I sold 2 nest balls, which is this, right? So these come from the Charizard team up deck, right, where you get the like Nidorina and that, right? So I did get one of them recently, right? So no, I didn't make my money back on this, right? So that's 263, right? So here's another 2 stamps. So that's a 30 and a 45, right? That was one. These are one of the part. Actually, inside this is one of the pound cards, right? Because I got that 45 free, that stamp for free, right? So I can use it to mitigate the loss, yeah, of shipping one card. And that was this is on the what card I'm talking about is this one right here. So basically, I sold a Magikarp for 99p. In a discussion with my friend, he said these 99p cards have to stop. They do, because nobody grasps, yeah, that you have to sell 2 to even make it worth it. Because otherwise, if you're not getting a free stamp randomly through the post, right, it's not like here's a 78p stamp, right? So we use the 78p stamps because, right, if anyone's wondering with these, right, so you know, like these labels, right, I got this massive roll of reel, yeah, right, that my mate gave me, right, and I was just basically cutting them up and then sticking them down, because these envelopes suck, bro, you know, like the pre-sticks rubbish, right? So then we got another card, right, which is so this one is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I had this one for donkeys as well. Donkeys, yeah, stupidly old, bro. CBLZ, this is probably like 2013, 2014, something like that, right? So then we've got that one, and then that one was £4.32, so we're shipping that first, right? So then that's money in your pocket, basically, yeah, right? And there's basically 78p. Obviously, that was a first class stamp while I'm shipping with that, but like I say, they're not in order. These cards are like not in order because I've like sifted through them, right? So, you know, I'm just going as, you know, showing you the video, right? And then we sold 2 worlds level balls, blues, yeah, 170, right? So a lot of cheap sales, but the thing is, £1.18, right? So this one's £1.18 after fees, so that's probably what? That's like 38p back on the World's Edition. I think that's releasing again soon. So I might like reinvest a bit of my money and buy a couple boxes or whatever, right? So then we sold this Gengar sticker. This probably one was too cheap, like, because this is like, this, you know, it's a big sticker, like, yo, sticking this on your laptop or something, it's sick, right? Or, you know, I'm gonna buy another laptop again soon, right? To 118, that's probably like, what, 38 pence, again, 38p, right? So then got cost to recover on that, so kinda I should have put that a bit higher, probably like £2.10 or something, right? Would have been probably a better price, right? And then Mirage Tube, we sold that, which was a Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Had this for ages, had this for years, right? Probably like 5 years I've had this card, right? So they bought 2 cards together and a Cocoon Veil, right? Which was £1.50, right? So that, adding that together is £2.40. So, you know, again, we use, you know, one of these stamps. Basically, because I've gone through stamps, like, I bought all these stamps, right? And then, basically, I had, like, this bag was full. So, you can imagine how many was in it. And then this is basically all I'm left with. Like, and I was like, wow, I've gone through them so fast. So, considering that I'm probably going to need to buy some more, I'm going to have to, like, go on eBay and probably try and find some and then buy some more. So I sold another card for 99p, right? Now, this was the same thing. I said to this guy, I said, oh, mate, can you just you can just request a cancellation? And then he's like, he's like, why list the card then if you're not making anything on it? But it's like, that's not the point. Like, I'm making this available to someone who maybe cannot find another copy of it on the line, and I have one, and I'm letting it go for nothing or whatever, right? Because, you know, it's what it is. Like, I should just list it at £1.50 or £2, just to save the hassle with dealing with people that buy things for so cheap. I sold another Worlds card for £2.60, so I obviously paid for that box again, right? And then £1.97, so that's like £1.17, right? Oh, here's one of the first class stamps I used. One of This Is England, right? That comes from that England stamp set. Oh, why did it go all the way back up to the top, right? Then I sold 2 escape ropes, right? Alright, so I'll show you this. So, two escape ropes, right? You know what they are. Escape ropes 125, 163. You can check the picture online if you can't really see the photo, right? And then that's it again. So then got a 15, a 43, and a 17. A 17 and 43 is 60 plus the 15, 75, yeah? Right. So then we sold two Arvens, yeah, which is from one of the trainer kits, right? 198. So we made nothing on this, right? So we made money back, right? This is what I mean with a lot of things. A lot of things you have to sell to make your money back. Like, you spend 50, 60 on a box, and you're trying to sell single cards to get your money back, bro. You're gonna be grinding. You're gonna be grinding pretty hard. You know what I mean? Here's another couple stamps, man. I've been burning through these, man. I need to get some more. It's the only way to save money right now on postage. 140, so yeah, you're talking like 60p for that, right? And then the thing is, I'm showing you all these sales, yeah, and the thing is, I've still got to go back, and then, oh yeah, so there was another guy who bought this one, right? So Fog Crystal, right? So bought one of these for 99 pence, right? And I'm like, bro, don't you need another one? Like, you just need one. So this was like a loss, right? This was a loss, right? So there's this was a loss. So, it technically, right, like, this is like sometimes why, don't bother listing 99p cards. It's not actually worth it, right? Then I sold a Luminion card. The reason why I ain't showed you the cards like normally physically like I normally would is because like that will take so much time right now. So 330, right? So the guy didn't pay that, right? Took a picture of that on a cushion, right? 304, 69, 235. So this is from a trainer kit, right? So this is, that's that, basically. 37, a 13, and a 26. That's 1p over, but it don't matter, right? And then we sold some tokens, as we normally do, right? So we sold some 2020 tokens, which was the Pokemon sheets. Now these come from the Charizard decks, right? So them there, right? Them tokens. So they come from Charizard decks. I've had a load of them since before. So like, here's another bunch of stamps. That's a 37, a 13, 1p over, right? Basically, I've got some white labels, right? So I don't have to cut these other ones up, right? And then I think the last sale was, let me just go down, scroll all the way back down. Right, was no, I already showed you that one. So there's one here. There's still one here, so I can't remember what this one is. Must have skipped past it. Right, escape ropes. It might have been another set of escape ropes. So basically another set of escape ropes. Right, that's me out of escape ropes. I've got none left. Right, so basically that's all the sales. So I think totally there's a lot here, to be fair. Now, this money, yeah, that I got back here is just pretty much the stamp cost. Do you know? But at the end of the day, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There's actually 30 cards, right? That's a stack, innit? That's a stack. Bro. That's a stack. But the thing is, I don't sell like this all the time. So, the thing is, if you want to support the channel, yeah, then buy off the channel. Like, support the channel, support me, support the channel, right? And then you'll get more videos. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had certain stuff on there, like, been getting some stuff to add on. Right, I've still got, like, loads of magic cards, like, loads of, random Pokemon, got loads of random Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, I'm not putting much on now. Like, if you refresh my page and then go on, like, newly listed, it'll show you what I've newly listed. So if you're interested in anything that comes on there, yeah, you're doing me a favour. And then I'll try and make more content on thingies. But because we don't make this extortionate money back, like, from this effort of selling, yeah, you know, this is why I don't make like pack openings and that, because it's like I kind of see that it's not worth spending that money on a vid if you're not getting nothing in return and then having to mess around selling all the commons again. Like, so it's effort, right? Where you could just sell the reverses, but then everyone else is opening the reverses and everyone else is opening these new products. It's you kind of need, you know, like, what's it called? Like a unique vid, right? That other people watch and other people don't usually see. So that's why they tune in, right? So thanks for watching my video. Gonna go post all of these now. Right, see you in a bit, bro. Peace.